السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعزائي الطلبة، أهلا وسهلا بكم في هذا اللقاء المتجدد من محاضراتنا في جامعة الأقصى، لكن هذه المرة عبر التعليم عن بعد. في هذه المحاضرة إن شاء الله سنتحدث عن قواعد اللغة الإنجليزية في الوحدة الثانية من كتاب الهيدواي، والذي هو عبارة عن متطلب جامعة الأقصى. طبعا زميلنا الدكتور سعيد الأسطل تحدث في الوحدة الأولى عن قواعد بشكل عام. سنتحدث إن شاء الله يعني تعريجا على ما تم الحديث فيه في الوحدة الأولى عن the present simple and present continuous. So today we are going to talk about present tenses, in particular the present simple and present continuous. Okay, so let's start. I'd like actually to make a rough review about the present simple. Actually, before going into the topic, I'd like to talk about the verb, conjugation of the verb. So when we talk about the verb, we have three conjugations. Conjugation of the verb. Conjugation of the verb. Like, for example, when we say go, went, gone, eat, ate, eaten, see, so seen, visit, visited, visited. So in each verb we have three conjugations. This is V1, this is V2, and the last but not least we have V3. This is the base form. Base form. This is past simple, and here we have past participle. Past participle. Okay? So إذا عندنا ثلاث تصريف للفعل. الفعل اللي هو التصريف الأول البيس فورم، وهو الشكل الأساسي للفعل. ثم عندنا الماضي البسيط. ثم عندنا الباست participle. فيما يتعلق بالpresent, so here we are going to talk about present tenses, present simple and present continuous. So let's start with the present simple. Let's talk first of all about the form. About the form of the present simple. Present simple هو المضارع البسيط. نتحدث عن أولا اللي هو الفورم. نتحدث عن الفورم. We usually say that with I, we, you, they, I, we, you, they, we use the base form like go, eat, play, drive. Okay? It doesn't take s or anything. Okay, but with he, she, it, we say goes, eats, plays, drives. So this is the form. I, we, you, they are plural. These are plural. Subject is plural. However, in this case, he, she, it is singular. So with he, she, it, we add s or es. It is s or es. Okay? However, with a plural, we use just the base form of the verb, which is the first conjugation of the verb. It's go, eat, visit. However, sometimes we say eats, goes, visits, but with he, she, it. With he, she, it, and the singular subject. Sometimes we use es with a verb. With a verb, we use es, particularly with he, she, it, and singular. If the verb ends in sh, ch, x, double s, and o. إذا انتهى الفعل بأحد هذه letters, if the verb ends in these letters, sh, ch, x, double s, o, we add es. For example, he usually washes the dishes. or Hiba often watches TV in the morning. In the morning. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. He usually washes. He usually washes. Es. Why? Because the verb ends in sh. Hiba often or often watches. It ends in ch, and that's why we add es instead of s. Es instead of s. So it's cut clear. But we have to notice here that we add es only with singular subjects, he, she, it. فقط نضيف es إذا كان السبجكت مفرد. إذا ما ينطبق على المفرد في الاس ينطبق على الاس فقط في حالة المفرد. في حالة المفرد. Okay, so this is for, the form. This is for the form. We have also time reference words. Time reference words. Time reference words. These words are usually used in the present simple. Sometimes they are used actually in the present continuous, like always, he is always nagging. When we say he is always nagging, always here can be used in the present continuous. But we usually use them. They are often used with the present simple. Like what? These are called adverbs of a frequency. Adverbs, so they are called adverbs of a frequency. They are called adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of a frequency. Like what? Like often or often, often, sometimes, usually, always, every, okay, frequently, no, and this is stuff, etc., etc. When we spot these verbs, when we spot these words, these adverbs of frequency in any sentence, we use present simple. We use the present simple. So they are very important in order to determine, for example, whether the sentence is a present simple, present continuous, or else. Okay? So let's talk about the use. Let's talk about the use of present simple. Use of present simple. When do we use the present simple? The present simple actually is used to talk about an action that happens, again and again. It is used in actions that happen again and again. We or the present simple is used, one, in actions that happens again and again, like habits, okay, like habits, okay. I usually get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I often get up at 6 in the morning. So they are habitual actions. They are called habitual actions, or actions that take place repeatedly. Actions that take place repeatedly. I often get up at 6 in the morning. So get up. So I often get up at 6 in the morning. So this is number one. Number two, we use the present simple to talk about facts. And here we have two types of facts actually. To talk about facts. Facts that are always true, and facts that are true for a long time. Facts, for example, facts that are always true. A good example is the following. Peter comes from Brazil. Peter comes from Brazil. This is a fact that is always true. Okay? We have other types of facts, actually, like we have geographical facts, we have scientific facts. For example, the the earth goes round the sun. So this is a fact also. This is a fact. This is the earth goes round. Present simple. Peter comes from Brazil. This is a fact that is always true. It's a fact. It's always true. But the last one is, facts that are true for a long time. Facts that are true for a long time. To have a good example is he works in a bank. 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 So these are the three types of, places where we use the present simple. Here, facts that are always true. The actions that happen again and again. Habitual actions. Things that happen repeatedly. And last but not least, facts that are true for a long time. Facts that are true for a long time. So these are, the use of, or how to use, the present simple. Let's go to question and negative. Question and negative in the present simple. When we talk about the question, for example, we add either do or does. We add either do or does at the beginning of the sentences to make yes, no question. Like, for example, with the plural, we use do. However, with the singular, we use does. Let's see. She speaks English fluently. She speaks English fluently. So we have to write something here as a title. It is the question. Question. Okay. She speaks English fluently. When we make a question, because we have is here, we have to say does at the beginning. Does, okay? Does she speak English fluently? Does she speak? We have the base form. We omit. This is crossed out. The is crossed out. It is omitted. So does she speak English fluently? The answer, the short answer is yes, comma, the first two. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay? So another example with a plural, we often, or we drive our car carefully. The question is, in the case of question here, we say, do we drive our car carefully? Do we drive our car carefully? The question is very easy. We just add do because here we have a plural form and also the verb is in the base form. Do we drive our car carefully? Yes, we do. Or this is the answer. This is the short answer. Yes, we do. Or no, we don't. Or no, we don't. Or no, we don't. Actually, as for the negative form, okay, negative form, this is negation. This is negation. For the negative form, we add just don't and doesn't. The same examples. She often, or she goes, she sometimes goes to school very early. She sometimes goes to school very early. Now, if we want to make this sentence negative, we just say she sometimes doesn't go. She goes. Okay? So goes becomes doesn't go. She sometimes doesn't go to school, blah, 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 blah. So this is very easy. Goes becomes doesn't go. Okay? He, this is enough. They drive their car fast. Let's make negative. Let's make negative. They drive becomes they don't drive their car fast. So it is very easy actually. Just drive becomes don't drive. Goes becomes doesn't go. إذن القاعدة هنا واضحة جدا إنه في حال plural we say يعني ما فيش فيها اس بنقول don't don't drive. Drives doesn't drive. Goes doesn't go. So this is for the negative form of the verb. Okay, now let's go to the present continuous. Let's go to the present continuous. Let's move to the present continuous. Present continuous. Okay, so this tense actually is a bit different because we use the present continuous actually to talk about an action that is going on right now, or that is going on at the time of speaking. It is going on at the time of speaking or around the time of speaking. So it is continuing right now. It is happening right now. An action that is going on right now at the time of speaking or around the time of speaking. Present continuous. Okay, let's talk about, for example, first of all, about the form. Form. Let's talk about the form. The form of the present continuous. The form of the present continuous is easy. We say I, we, you, they, plus the verb, okay, plus be, plus verb, plus ing. I, we, you, they. I am eating. I am eating. Okay? We, you, they. طبعا I, we, you, they, he, she, it is a bit different actually. I am eating. We, you, they are eating. He, she, it is eating. طبعا we can say now at the time of speaking. So we have verb to be here. This verb to be changes from time to time. If we have I, it becomes am. If we have we, you, they, it is are. If it is he, she, it we use is eating. So we use this form, we use the present continuous to talk about an action that is happening now at the time of speaking, or around now, around the time of speaking. مش بالضروري الآن، لا. يعني what are you doing nowadays? I'm reading an interesting story. I'm reading an interesting play. I'm reading an interesting novel. So let's take examples actually. Let's take examples. Okay? She is having a bath now. So let's have a look actually about time reference or words that are used in the present continuous. What are they? Time reference or keywords. The keywords are words like now, look, listen, At the present, at the moment, okay, still, okay, lots, etc. So now, look, listen, at the present, at the moment, still. We have actually other words that are used as keywords. So these words are important. When we spot these words, we know that the tense is a present continuous. That the tense is present continuous. Okay? She is having a bath now. Okay? Don't make much noise. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep. Okay? I'm trying to sleep. So she is having a bath now. They, for example, look. Hiba is driving her father's car. Look, Hiba is driving her father's car. Hiba is driving her father's car. Hiba is driving, okay? They are cooking now. They are cooking now. Are cooking. They are. Look, Hiba is driving. Okay? She is having. So this is the form of the present continuous, and we have to pay much attention actually to the key words. Now, look, listen, at the time, at the present, at the moment, still. We have actually more words that can be used as time reference. Okay? So this is the form. This is the form. Sometimes I am reading an interesting novel nowadays. I am reading an interesting novel nowadays. Okay, nowadays also is another word that can be used as a time reference. Okay, so here, I am reading an interesting novel nowadays. In this case, the action is not going now or right now. It is going around the time of speaking. Let me put it in Arabic. مثلا على سبيل المثال لما نقول ايش بتسوي؟ بنقول والله قاعد بقرا في رواية هالأيام هذه، قاعد بأبني في البيت. فبالتالي the action is not necessarily actually going going on or happening at the time of speaking. ليس في وقت الكلام, but it is going on around now or around the time of speaking. Okay, so let's make question and negative. Let's make question and negative. We need this part of the board. Okay. Okay. Okay, so in case of making a question, how to make a question? Question in the present continuous, question. Let's take the examples over there. She's having a bath. She is having a bath now. Okay, she's having a bath. She is showering. She's having a shower. Okay, so we have here a helping verb. We have a helping verb, auxiliary. We just put it at the beginning of the sentence, like is. This is short. Okay, yes, no question. Is she having a bath or a shower now? Is she, like this? It is very easy. Is she, it means hal. Yes, the answer is yes, she is. Or no, she is not. No, she isn't. Or no, she isn't. It's very easy. Another example, they are cooking. They are cooking. They are cooking. They are cooking. It's the same. We just place the helping verb at the beginning of the sentence. It becomes are they cooking? It's very easy. Are they cooking? Are they cooking? It means hal in Arabic. So the answer, the short answer is yes, they are. Yes, they are, or no, they aren't. No, they are not. So it's very easy. In case of negation, we, for example, if we would like to talk about negative form, in the case of negative form, we just add not after the helping verb. We just add not. So let's have an example. They are cooking now. I'm reading an interesting book. She's having a shower. She is having a shower now. She's having a shower. Okay, let's negate this. Let's negate this sentence. She is not. It becomes she is not having a shower now. Okay, she's not having a shower now. It's very easy. It's very easy. Okay, they are running. They are running. Look, for example. Look, they are running. The negative form is they are not running. They are not, okay, without look even, okay? So they are not running. They are not running. They are not running. It's very easy. It is very easy. Here we have an important notice, okay? So we have state verbs. We have state verbs. This is very important, by the way. This is very important. State verbs. State verbs are verbs that are usually used in the present simple. We cannot use these state verbs in the present continuous. These are groups of verbs that cannot be used in the continuous form. They fall into different categories, actually. One, verbs of, for example, verbs of thinking. Verbs of thinking. Verbs of, the first group is verbs of thinking. Like what? Believe. Verbs of thinking and opinions. And opinions. Like what? Like think. Okay? Think. Remember. Forget. Know. Okay? Know. Believe. Understand. And many other verbs, etc. So this is the first group of verbs. Verbs of opinions and thinking, or thinking and opinions. Group number two, verbs of love and hate. Okay? Verbs of love and hate. We call them verbs of emotions and feelings. Verbs of emotions and feelings. Like what? This is the second group. This is the second group of verbs. Thinking and feelings. Like what? Like love, hate, okay, like, dislike, and, okay, and many other verbs actually. So these verbs cannot be used in the gerund form. These verbs cannot be used in the gerund form. Okay? We have another group which is called verbs of belongings. 3. The third category, verbs of having and beings. Verbs of having and being. This is also easy. Like what? Like own, have, possess. Own, have, possess. We cannot say I'm having, I'm owning, I'm owning, I'm owning, for example. No. The last one, the last group of words that cannot be, or verbs that cannot be used in the continuous form is the verbs of five senses, the five senses or the verbs of senses. Five senses, okay? Verbs of the senses. Verbs of the senses. So this is the last category. This is the last category. I mean, we have, smell, taste, feel, hear, smell, smell. Yeah, we repeated that. Okay. Okay. So we have etc. etc. So these verbs cannot be used in the continuous forms. These verbs cannot be used in the continuous forms. A good example is like, the book belongs to me. This book belongs to me. I cannot say this book is belonging. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, this book belongs to me. Okay, I cannot say, for example, I'm loving my parents. We say I love my parents. I cannot say I am loving my parents. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. So we have come to the end of this class. Thank you very much. And we have another opportunity actually to talk about the other parts of the grammar section in this unit. Thank you.